Hey guys, this is my first video, and it's going to be a top 5 about urban legends in the United States. The first urban legend on our list is the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman is based on the novel The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow by author Washington Irving. It is based around the American Revolutionary War in Sleepy Hollow, New York. The Headless Horseman is supposedly a Hessian artilleryman that fought and died in 1776 during the Battle of the White Plains. He was hit by an enemy cannon and was decapitated. His remains are buried in the graveyard of the Old Dutch Church of Sleepy Hollow, and he rises from the dead every night in search of his missing head amongst Sleepy Hollow. Number 4 is the myth that Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen to preserve his life. Walt Disney died on December 15th, 1966, but there is a rumor that has lingered around for decades that Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen after his death in hope that if there was a cure for lung cancer in the future, he could survive. It is even said that he's placed in storage beneath Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean. But in reality, after his death, his remains were cremated and secured in a vault in Forest Green Cemetery in Glendale, California. Taking number 3 on the list is the legend of the Hook. The Hook is a classic urban legend from the 1950s or 60s. Basically, a couple is out in the middle of the woods making out while the radio was on. Then suddenly, the radio announces that a mental patient with a hook for one hand had escaped a nearby institution. The couple leave but hear a scraping noise on the side of their car, which later turns out to be a hook. There are a couple of other interpretations, such as that when they left, the mental patient was on top of their car. So as they left and got onto the highway, they heard it banging, so they pulled over, and it turned out to be a mental patient banging a severed head on their roof. And in the end, the couple dies. Number 2 is the creepypasta Slenderman. Slenderman is described as a man with extremely long arms and legs, wearing a black suit, red tie, and a pure white empty face. In some description, it is said that he has long black tentacles protruding from his back. He is said to be seen in the woods where he drags people in with his stare and often kills children. There are also many photographs in which he is in the background of children. He has inspired many people to make up their own stories and games. There is even a movie started on Kickstarter, but it never finished production. At number 1, we have the notorious Sasquatch or Bigfoot. It is said that the Sasquatch is a cryptid ape covered in fur and that has human-like characteristics. It is said that he has inhabited forests for centuries, mainly in the Pacific Northwest. The first occurrences were in the 1950s and keep happening to this day. Many people believe that it is a hoax, but there are a few things that point to prove that Bigfoot really does exist. There you have it, guys, my first video on the top 5 urban legends in the United States. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please drop a like down there and subscribe. See you guys next time.